So how are we going to take back the black community and rebuild it back up is we got to start with building institutions by starting with organizations. We have to get organized as a people. We can't just be appointing leaders and they don't know what they're supposed to be doing. We got to have main points of who's going to be in charge of protecting the property that we have, who's going to be in charge of leading conferences, who's going to be in charge of speaking for us, who's going to be the advisors, who's going to be the workers, who's going to be the executives of the organizations. We have to start getting organized as a people. If we start with a school, we got to have our men on the ground. We got to make sure that they protecting the school so these white people and coons don't blow it up. We got to have a curriculum together. We got to make sure that we teaching our children the correct things about African history. And we got to make sure that we have our elders that are going to be appointed. We got to have our own councilmen. We got to have our own president. We got to have our own task force team. We have to be able to have our own leadership. Because if we don't have our own leadership as a people, what's going to happen is you're going to have so many people out of order. As the black community now, we're out of order because we don't have people in certain positions. And we're not looking for power-hungry people. We're not looking for power trip black folks. We already got enough of those. We're looking for people that are going to organize the people. We need to get organized. We need to have our own shipments. We need to have shippers. We need to have loaders. We need to have offloaders. We need to have representatives. We need to have captains. We have to be able to get order and organize like that. We have to have partnerships. And we have to be able to have partnership with the main country, which is Africa. We need to be able to have our own shipping ports. We also need to be able to have our own distributions. We need to have our own post office. We need to have our own deliveries. These are all jobs that we can be able to put together for our people. This is how we're going to take back Black America once we start to get in order. Once we start to get in order, then we won't have to worry about worry about being unorganized and always being attacked by the white power structure because we're unorganized. That's our problem, and that's why we keep getting attacked. We all need to be able to come together, put our money together. We need to create a bank so we can invest in our people. We need to put a grocery store together, and we need to teach black children from the ages of 14 to 20. We need to teach them agriculture on how to maintain farming, maintain food, and also be able to take care of the animals, all of that. This is how we get organized. This is how we take back Black America. We need to quit running around gossiping. We need to quit running around in everybody else's business. We need to quit chasing after white people. We need to quit chasing after celebrities. We need to stop supporting non-African businesses of these people who don't care about black people. And we need to start rebuilding. We need to start getting men that know how to do construction, women that know how to do construction. We need all of our black people that know how to do construction and that know how to build houses and stuff. We need to get all you guys together. That way we can start building housing for our people as well. Because these people don't want you in their neighborhoods. They don't want you in their neighborhoods. So we need to create our own. So it's time to all hands on deck. We need to start doing groundwork. That's how we're gonna take back Black America. We need our schools. We need our hospitals. We got so many doctors, so many African American doctors, but half of them can't even get jobs because they know medical centers, and of course they want to hire their own. So we need to buy a hospital or we need to build a hospital so that when our people need to be taken care of, they can be taken care of. I'm getting my walk on, y'all. I'm getting my walk on. Usually I'll do like a morning run, but I got out here later, so now I'm doing a walk, 3-mile walk. But as Black family, as a community, we need to start getting organized and we need to get it together now. We need shipment. Marcus Garvey was putting a shipment together. That way we could be able to have, food and stuff coming in. We need to continue that. And shoot, we could call it the Garvey shipment or something like that. We need to put this all together. You know how much jobs right there, just within everything I was just saying, with having loaders, offloaders, shippers, captains. We can have a first captain, a second captain. We can have an outreach. We can have people that do the call. All of that. Those are jobs that we open up for our people. When we create the school, now we have our own task force that's going to protect the school. She needs to be doing something more than playing with alligators or crocodiles, whatever she's doing. But we need people to protect all the property. So there goes jobs for a lot of our Black men right there that's going to protect the property. Then when we create the school, we'll have a bunch of Black people that can be the teachers. Now we'll have teachers, we'll have principals, we'll have coordinators, we'll have Black children. Now they'll be able to learn in an environment where they know what people that look like them, and that's going to teach them. Then when we're building the houses, now we have people that are doing construction work. They're doing welding, roofing, putting in the windows, doing everything, that needs to be done for construction work. Those are jobs right there. We just employed over 3,000 of our people. We just employed over 3,000 of our people. We have to be able to do this to create jobs for our people. That's how we're going to take back the Black community. We got to do it with independence. We got to do it ourselves. You can't be afraid. It's the saddest thing to see so many Black people talk about how strong they are and how much strength they got, but they don't want to do anything for themselves. It's time for us to take back our community. It's time for us to rebuild as a people. With those jobs that I just listed right now, that's how we're going to be able to take back the black community, is we gotta do it ourselves. We gotta put this groundwork in, and we gotta get going. For the coons, if they don't want to help, they don't have to help, because we don't want them helping. We want all of the loyal black people that's been loyal to the black community. We don't need coons, because we don't want them taking the information and everything that we're trying to build, new policies, new laws, everything, and then they going back sharing it with their oppressors because they so step and fetch, so jigaboo. We don't need all of that. Black family, we could do this ourselves. We could take back our community, and we could do what we need to do. So like I said, we already know what we need. We need schools so we can educate our children. We need banks so we can invest in our people. We need hospitals so we can be able to properly take care of our people. We need grocery stores so we can properly feed our people. And there you have it. We'll be able to employ our own people. We need our own shipments, because if we keep depending on the Chinese to, distribute our food, they can stop at any time. You know what I'm saying? That's why when we get that shipment together, we're gonna need about 500 people to put that shipment together, because guess what? These people don't want us to have anything. That don't mean we stop. We gotta keep going, and we gotta let them know, we're not gonna be shit out of luck. Y'all don't wanna be running around being slaves. That's what's gonna happen. If we don't start building right now, start buying property and start building up everything, what's gonna happen is we're gonna be the main people not having anything. See these people here, see all these ladders and stuff? All these Hispanics over here, they getting prepared. They getting prepared for war. But what black people doing? Oh, then so-and-so did, she was, and he was, and stop it. It's useless. It's useless, and it's no need. It's not gonna get us anywhere. We gotta stop all this gossiping. We gotta stop all this, it's so nonchalant, the stuff that we be talking about. It doesn't add any value. It doesn't help us. It doesn't do anything for us. It didn't create no new policy for black people to do greater in their life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is focused on having ownership, where black people, we just focus on being comfortable. It's not gonna happen. You can't be comfortable in a world that never loved you. So we gotta start building. We gotta start getting together. We need our own fire departments. There go jobs right there for, black men and women. We need our own task force team. There go jobs right there. We need our own army. There go jobs right there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that we could put together. We just got to be focused on it. Once we're focused on it as a people, there's no stopping us. It's 50 million of us. All 50 million of us should be putting in work, steady chasing after stuff that doesn't even add value or doesn't matter. We got to start putting everything together. Let's start it. Let's get it. We got to hospitals, schools, banks, grocery stores, shipments, task force, army. We need construction workers. We need distributions. We need our own post office. You know what I'm saying? We need so much as a people that the white power structure already got. Everybody already has for themselves. It's us, we don't have it. And we need to get it together. Black family, we gotta start putting 10 toes down and all hands on deck. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Black power. Stay black.